Welcome back to Yang Daily. I'll be your host, Alex Cheney, bringing you all the Yang news you need to live your life right. Happy Father's Day. Hope everybody's having a good weekend. In addition to honoring my own father, I intend to spend some time today volunteering for one of my next favorite fathers, Andrew Yang. But first, let's get to the news. Quick shout out to our Tier 3 patrons, Shay Meehan and Nathan Stankowski, as well as all our other patrons. You keep us all informed and engaged. If any of you out there want to join these advocates of humanity first and independent journalism, head on over to patreon.com/YangDaily. It would only take a couple of bucks a month from each listener to keep this podcast and community going and growing into the future. Now on to the news. We are replete with holidays this weekend because yesterday was the U.S.'s first Juneteenth holiday. In a rare show of bipartisan support, which seems confined to legislation that does not fundamentally change anything, the House voted 415 to 14, the Senate voted unanimously, and Biden signed Juneteenth into law as a federal holiday. All no votes were Republican. AP reports that some of those said creating the federal holiday was an effort to celebrate identity politics. Incredible. Juneteenth is the day on June 19th of 1865 that slaves in Texas were finally told by Union soldiers that they had been freed. This was 2 months after the end of the Civil War and more than 2 years after the Emancipation Proclamation. It is considered by many the point at which chattel slavery ended in America. Certainly an event more deserving of a holiday than, well, just about any other holiday we celebrate. How about we get one for women gaining the right to vote next? Yang also called for it to become a paid holiday for New York City employees. De Blasio pledged to make it so back when it was made a state holiday, but he did not follow through on that promise. Climate change has brought hell to earth for much of the southwestern U.S. Palm Springs just reached 123 degrees, its highest temperature ever recorded, and Death Valley hit 128, the highest temperature measured anywhere on the planet this year. Doctors are warning people that touching pavement could cause immediate third-degree burns. The increased air conditioning load is stressing the electricity grids too, and Texas' unregulated grid is once again experiencing outages due to a lack of weatherization. All of this in combination with record drought. It's bad out there. Heat stroke is very serious. Please be safe. In better news, I just learned something great about the new expanded child tax credit. While the monthly allowance only covers kids up to age 18, dependent college students up to age 24 can qualify for an annual $500 check. To qualify, parents must pay more than half of the child's expenses, in addition to meeting the means testing. If you missed the incredible wealth of UBI advocates' presentations at the NA Big Conference, you can find all their recordings available on the Crowdcast account linked below. If you are new to Crowdcast, all you need to provide is an email account to access it. They also announced the winners of the UBI essay contest, so be sure to check those out below. And Chelsea's Abundance UBI t-shirts are now on sale, and they're beautiful. Give them a gander. A recent exit poll for the New York City mayoral race found Yang with the most rank 1 votes at 20%, followed immediately by Eric Adams at 19%, with everyone else at less than 9%. This is polling from people who have voted early, so there's definitely some skew to it, but it is encouraging nonetheless. It's going to be second, third, and fourth choice votes that break the apparent tie between Adams and Yang, so make sure you are appealing to fans of other candidates. To that end, Yang has been courting rank 2 votes recently. He got that from a number of officials, including Councilmember Stephen Levin, Assemblywoman Maritza Davila, and a rank 1 endorsement from Queensboro presidential candidate Elizabeth Crowley. Finally, Yang's campaign announced Friday that they are only 512 unique donors away from breaking the all-time record for New York City. We are so close. It's certainly less than that now, thanks to all the people in the comments who donated. You all rock. The election is June 22nd, just 2 days away. If you have not donated to Yang's mayoral campaign yet, toss even just $1 his way and let's put Yang Gang in the history books. And that'll do it for today's Yang Daily. Bookmark and share the Juneteenth holiday, the heat wave, the NA Big replays, the UBI essays, Chelsea's t-shirts, the New York City exit poll, and the donor record. Get on the phones or on the streets for Yang. Flood Congress with calls, tweets, faxes, and letters using the ResistBot or Income Movement easy contacts below. If you need help, consult Humanity Forward, the Income Movement Aid Database, the Mission Asset Fund, or United Way, and don't forget to Yang Daily.